On today's episode, we're going to review Mountain House's backpacking meal, sweet and sour pork, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this awesome review. The location of this episode's review is Crowder's Mountain State Park in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Here's the nutrition label for this particular Mountain House meal. As you can tell, it's 290 calories, and that's for a single serving size. Personally, I take a 2-serving size after a long backpacking day, but for a day hike, 1 serving is plenty enough for me to feel full. Alright, so let's start preparing this meal. First, make sure you remove the dioxide packet. That's bad to leave that in, so just make sure you leave that out. Here it is looking dry before we put some water in it. The meal calls for 3/4 cup of water. I always put a little less in my Mountain House meals than it actually calls for because I feel that it gets a little more soupy than I like if I put the actual amount that called for. I personally like using a Fancy Feast alcohol stove for my camp cooking. It's quiet, it's lightweight, and it's pretty efficient, so I just carry it with me on most of my day hikes and overnight hikes. Now you just want to go ahead and put your water on your stove and let it come to a boil. And while that's happening, just enjoy the view, enjoy relaxing around your camp, do some camp chores as you see fit, and just enjoy being outside. As you can see here, my water has come to a boil, so it's time to rehydrate my meal. This meal takes 8 to 9 minutes to rehydrate. I also put mine in a koozie, a pot koozie, to help keep it warmer and hydrate a little quicker. But an important note to consider is at some point during the cooking rehydrating process, you're going to want to open up your packet and stir it up a little bit. This is right after I pour the water in, how it looks. Not looking, it looks. Go ahead and close up the packet, and like I said, I put mine in a pot cozy just to speed up the rehydration process and also to keep my meal piping hot. Now you just want to set your meal aside and forget it for a little while until you have to open it up to stir it, and just relax while you wait on your meal to cook. My meal is fully rehydrated, and here's a view of it as it's rehydrated and what it looks like as it's rehydrated. It looks really good. The pineapple looked really fresh, and it looked kind of like as if it had looked before it was hydrated. The pork looked like pork. I know that's not very important to some people, but it is important to me. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. That is definitely sweet and sour pork. First initial reaction, the pineapple is really good touch in here. The pork could use a little more hydration other than the suggested time. Sorry for noise here. I did a day hike to test this out, but I would definitely take this backpacking with me. But I did a little day hike, set the hammock, and we're just testing out the food. You know, opting outside. But I'd definitely give this, on a 1 out of 10 backpack scale, I'd give this a 7. And that's just because it's a little sweet, and I'm more of I like hearty, salty meals after a long day of hiking. So, yeah. I'd still eat it. So in that last clip, I was sitting there enjoying my sweet and sour pork. About 2 hours later, I was not enjoying my sweet and sour pork. The best way to describe the reaction that came out of me from that pork meal, imagine a can of soda spewing after you shake it, or the scene in The Exorcist where the girl's just like, just puking. That was me 2 hours after eating that meal. It was miserable. and it just kind of came all of a sudden. It was like a hot flash. I mean, it may have not been the meal. Honestly, it may have not been the meal, but considering I didn't feel too hot a little bit after I ate the meal, and then I just kind of felt good, I'm considering that it was the meal, because I normally don't eat sweet hot meals after I, have hiked a lot, because that just seems like a bad combo. At the time when I gave it the 7 out of 10 rating, the meal was really good. It tasted like I thought it should, but it just didn't agree with me. So I'm gonna have to change my rating to a 4 out of 10. Taste-wise, still tasted great, but it just did not like me. I'm not allergic to anything in it. It just didn't like me. Yeah, so I just kind of think that I'm gonna change my rating to a 4 out of 10 for this meal. I mean, it may not make you sick, but it made me sick. Sorry, Mountain House. I do enjoy your other meals, but this one I'm gonna have to change to a 4 out of 10. Yeah. If you like what I'm producing, click the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel for some awesome backpacking videos and whatnots. Occasionally you will see a dog. Hit the like button, let me know that you like what I'm making. Comment below if any comments or suggestions or questions you may have. And later, guys.